Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. You may work 6 days, but on the seventh day is the Sabbath to the Lord. Now, we are breaking this. Every single time we decide that we want to go on the day of Tammuz, the sun god. When we read in Ezekiel 8, it talks about how the abomination is occurring, how men have their backs turned away from the temple and are facing the sun and are worshiping Tammuz, the sun. Why do you think these pagan churches have church on Sunday instead of the Sabbath? It clearly states that the Sabbath is the seventh day, but Sunday is the first day. This is because while they say that they believe in God and they're following God, they do not worship on the day which they're supposed to. So not only are they breaking the Sabbath, they're breaking also other commandments. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. So if you are telling lies to your neighbor, whether intentionally or unintentionally, does not matter, because the information is there for you to know. The Bible is there. Everybody has it. It's just a matter of reading it. The only problem is we follow the doctrines of men. We don't follow Scripture. We have to follow Scripture. We are systematically breaking the very commandments which keeps us underneath the protection of God. This is the reason why so many terrible things are occurring. And we continue to do so. We break commandment after commandment after commandment, and we actually believe that nothing's going to happen as a result of it. We don't keep his feasts. We don't worship him on his day. We don't call him by his name. We systematically break every single thing which we are supposed to do, which we promised to do at Mount Sinai. We are breaking, just like in the desert. That's the reason why that whole generation died, except for Joshua and Caleb. Those were the only two which had made it into the promised land. The reason being is because they are the only two which actually feared the Lord, which followed what the commandments had actually said. We are doing the same thing which occurred in Mount Sinai. That golden calf, and they were saying, this is our God. Let's show him honor and worship. They were destroyed for doing that. What do you think's being done when we walk in and the Bible clearly states, thou shalt not have any graven images of anything in heaven above, or the earth below, or the seas beneath, and thou shalt not bow down to them. We're breaking that very commandment. We are doing the same very thing which was done. The same thing which had caused the destruction of that generation. The generation which literally came out of Egypt. God had showed great mercy, showed love, bringing them out, destroying the Egyptian army. And how do we thank them? Idolatry. And we're doing the same thing again, and we honestly think that no judgment is going to come upon us? We got to wake up. God's not going to take it anymore.